Hello and welcome back to my video, this time stamps of China. So let us get started. China, Taiwan, a rouletted issue of 1955 in mint condition and blocks of 4, with a nice 2015 catalog value of $64. In fact, most all the catalog values given in this video are with the catalog of 2015. Anyways, a very nice set of blocks and a complete set. These were issued without gum. So very nice item, very attractive. Northeastern Province. This 1948 parcel post stamp was the only type issued. Yes, again, my 2015 catalog lists only a value for CTO or cancel to order, and that is unbelievable, $180. Yes, quite a surprise actually. So we really have to look closely because again and again I keep repeating myself, but we just need to look very close, to a proper identification. And here another inconspicuous little treasure. It is the key value of the 1950 first issue Gate of Heavenly Peace, identified by the top shading line being broken in the upper right here. And therefore, the value is $100. Yeah, it has a little rounded corner here. So, but these are typically not separated very clean because of the rough perforations and maybe not complete perforations in cases. So these kind of things do happen with some of these early PRC or mainland China issues. China, PRC, People's Republic of China. Original issue of 1951 in perf 12.5 and a 2015 catalog value of $75. Yes, the reprints come in perf 14, and typically when we see these stamps, we almost assume they're reprints because the vast majority seems to always be. And these are extra nice because they do have a lot of the margin left on them. So very nice to get them this way and super clean and also issued with no gum. China, Northeast Liberation Area. In 1947, it was issued as a set of 4. The 7.1, where the star is, equals July 1. The catalog value of this stamp is $60. Also an item not often seen in kind of remainder collections and stuff like that of China. So that's actually a rather large format stamp, not this large as shown, but compared to the normal size. And China, PRC again, People's Republic of China. A nice 1958 complete set with a catalog value of $64. On this particular set, there were no reprints mentioned, so evidently they do not exist. In China, PRC again, National Emblem issue of 1959. Excuse me, is a complete no gum as issued issue, a set of 4 with a nice value of $94. Also not too frequently seen. And a more modern item. The inscription of this set reads 1973, but the catalog lists this mint not hinged set in 1974. So this sometimes happens where stamps are printed in one year and issued in the following year. That holds true for a few other countries as well, which I have encountered over the years. All still during the Cultural Revolution, 1966 through 1976. This colorful set catalogs $73. Very attractive and very nice for a China collection. And China, Southwest Liberation Area. This one was issued in 1950 with a 2015 catalog value of $55. It was hand stamped and surcharged. It is a complete set. There's only 2 in it. In Northwest China, only found a little information in a 2003 Michel catalog with a value given of about $42. Yeah, very difficult to find some of these overprints because many of them don't seem to be listed in our more or less standard catalogs that we use. So, yeah, if a person collects Chinese stamps in real detail, it would be, a good idea to get a really specialized catalog of the country. And South Central China, also liberated area in 1949, found in Yang and Michel catalogs with lower values, surprisingly, even though these overprints are not frequently encountered. But yes, finding these and others shown in this video can really be a challenge, and yes, it was. I have to agree to that. Now, Mukden, provisional overprints on Manchukuo stamps. The overprint means China temporary use. Again, catalog value unknown. None of my available catalogs show anything about these. So, another puzzle. And yes, puzzles do come up periodically, as we know. And that's okay. That gives us a chance to do more research, which is in itself quite enjoyable. Time permitting, that is. Sometimes it's not so easy. And finally, a block of cigarette tax revenues of Inner Mongolia. No info of any value that is available to me at the moment. Maybe no value, maybe very little. Nonetheless, interesting design uh, and nice to have, especially in a multiple. Well, I hope you enjoyed a little of this video, and I thank you so very much for watching. Well, as indicated in this video as well, numerous stamps are still a puzzle because they are provisionals or just special overprints, what have you, and not necessarily listed in our normal catalogs that we typically use. So, nonetheless, equally interesting to collect such material. And one day, probably, the answers to the questions will come up. Wishing you all well and do stay healthy. That is our most important thing. Thanks again. My channel, Stamp Space, My Fun Things.